Wanted to make this video with my 2015 Can-Am 800 in regards to the shift quality that a lot of people experience with Can-Am bikes. So I took it all apart thinking that the bearings inside the one-way pulley were faulty, which they're not. They work fine. I took them apart. You could feel that, like a good new bearing. They're smooth. They have a bit of drag to them. They're not crunchy. They're exactly what they should be. So, when I unload this thing, it turns out like it should when it grabs the teeth, and then you can hear the teeth ratchet when it's going the other way. And my understanding is Can-Am does this to achieve the aggressive engine braking that these machines are known for, which works pretty well for engine braking. However, they shift not so great. So what I found, at least what I think is our issue with these things, is this is the cup that the spring sits in for the primary clutch. And it's got this plastic, let's call it thrust washer on there. And it's got that outer lip on it, and what that outer lip sits on the outer race in here. So I took it all apart, I cleaned it, I put it back together, and I can push on it like this, and I still get a good amount of movement out of my one-way pulley. But when I go to actually reinstall the primary clutch, there's so much pressure on that thrust washer there that it's actually making this thing extremely difficult to move. So kind of my conclusion with these issues is it comes down to a very modest tolerance issue. This if I install the clutch without this thrust washer, which you cannot do because you'll be having a metal on contact when this thing tries to energize and come out, like that, you need that plastic thrust washer in there to protect any metal on metal contact when you go into engine braking. So I don't know if I've got exactly the fix here. If maybe, if you can put an aftermarket bearings inside of here, and maybe the tolerance in here would be slightly inwards, and then that would give you just a touch more room to go inside, which would allow this to spin freely, which could correct the shifting problem, possibly. Even if it can somehow take the shim down a few thou, might even make it better. But right now I'm just going to clean it up, get any of the debris and stuff that I found that was in there, and put it back together, because as we say in the mechanic world, sometimes it is what it is. Don't like saying that, but right now I'm at a point where I don't know how to correct this without going into modifying the vehicle outside of its factory condition, or possibly trying a set of non-Can-Am bearings to see if that gives me the clearance I need in order to make this thing roll a little better while loaded. All right, hope this helps. Take care.